welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup haul. So I kind of went a little crazy with ordering online because there were so many things that I wanted to try, and then as soon as I got that stuff in, I went to Sephora and Walmart and got some more stuff. Yeah, I have some stuff from the drugstore, I have some stuff from Morphe brushes, I have some stuff from Sephora, and I have tried several of these things so I can give a mini review on it. But if you guys want to see full reviews on it, I will do a full review video, or I will definitely post some reviews on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on there. A quick life update. Yesterday I was running and I think I ran into a little mud, slippery puddle spot, and my ankle literally snapped beneath me. It krilled so bad. Here's my leg, and we'll say that the tip of my finger is my ankle. I was running and my ankle literally did this. It hurt so bad. I thought I had broken it, and I fell down, and I've probably never cried out in pain that much in my entire life. I've never been in so much pain, and I think I sprained it. I don't know if I just twisted it or if I actually sprained it, because it doesn't feel like I just twisted. It feels like there's some damage done down there. And I would show you guys, but my foot's kind of down there right now. It's really swollen. It looks like there's a bone sticking out. It's not broken, I know that for sure. I wouldn't be able to walk on it or anything, but I've just been limping around with a gimp leg all day and all night. It's just been so horrible. I can't go anywhere, I can't run, I can't walk. It's just but I can film videos and show you guys what I got from makeup places. So let's get started with the haul. So let's start with Morphe brushes. I've been dying to try their palettes for so long. I've heard so many good things about them, but I just haven't taken the plunge. I actually don't think I've ever bought myself Morphe stuff. I know I asked for some stuff for Christmas, and I did get some stuff for Christmas, but I've never actually went on there and ordered for myself. I've just been stalking their website for the past 7 months, and I just haven't ordered anything. I know I'm really weird. I did get 7 brushes from them. I love blending brushes. Fluffy blending brushes are my absolute favorite ever. I feel like you just can't ever have enough. So this is the Morphe B10 brush. Well, obviously it's Morphe, so this is the B10 brush. So here's what it looks like. I have used it once, so it is a little bit dirty. It's just a flat concealer brush. And I got this for my ColourPop shadows because I needed something other than my finger to pat on products on the eyelid or something. And I needed something really dense and just something that's going to pack it on there, where it's going to be really, really pigmented and stuff. And I did use it today, and it did work fairly well. I feel like it's not the absolute best, maybe because it's clean. I don't really know, that sounds weird to say, but you know how brushes are, they're kind of hard to work with when they're absolutely clean. They're a little bit easier to work with when you have product already on it. I don't know, it's nasty, but whatever. So yeah, it did pack it on pretty well. It didn't pack it on as intensely as your finger would, because I feel like your finger just warms up the product a little bit better than a brush does, but it still worked pretty well. I'm going to continue to use it, and I'm sure you'll see it in more videos. And then I got the G3 brush. This is part of the Gunmetal collection. This is just a small kind of buffing brush. It's a little tapered, it's a little bit flat. It kind of reminds me of the Real Techniques face buffer brush, maybe. It's the one with the orange handle, I don't know. But I also got this one for some ColourPop products because I have the Real Techniques sculpting brush that I use for my blush and bronzer, but I wanted to try something else for contouring with ColourPop products and bronzing and stuff instead of using that one. I don't know, I just feel like this would be good for more ColourPop products, and I have used it today, and I don't really like it as much for blush. I've only used it once, so I really can't say much about it. Then I needed a fan brush, because if you guys watch my Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder review, you'll know that I said that the best way to apply that from what I've seen is with a fan brush, and I need a fan brush in my collection. I actually don't have one. So I got this B8 brush, and this is just a fan brush. It's really, really soft, and I feel like it's going to work really, really well with those, but I haven't used anything but ColourPop highlighters or anything, so haven't used this yet at all, but I will let you guys know. And then I got the G13, and this is another Gunmetal collection. Here's what it looks like. It's also dirty because I have used it a couple times, but I also got this for my ColourPop products as well, because like I said in my ColourPop videos, anything that's a little dense and definitely synthetic and kind of like a duo fiber brush, they work better with ColourPop products. So I got this for blending in the crease or blending matte shades, or even in the outer corner. I did use it for blending in the crease a little bit today. I haven't used it much to be able to say anything about it, but I do have high hopes for it. And then I also got the G18 brush, which I also got for ColourPop, and this is just a fluffy, kind of narrow, almost like a pencil brush, and I just felt like this would be good for not only ColourPop products for like blending in like the outer corner or something, but also blending below the lower lash line and stuff. So I've used that a couple times. I do like this. It's not the best for packing on product, like as far as the outer V. Like I did put a darker outer V shade in today and I used this and it didn't really... this is just better for blending out. It's not really better for packing on, but I do like it. And then these next two brushes are probably my favorite ones I've used so far, and I have used these. Well, I haven't used this one, but they do look pretty similar. So this is the B80 brush, and I think this is part of the Badger collection. I'm not really sure, but this is just a kind of narrow, fluffy brush. I love this type of brush for like blending in the crease. It doesn't like blend it all over your eyelid. It's very precise. And then this one's very similar. This is the B38. So here is the B38 and here is the B80. There is a little bit of difference as far as size goes. This one, as you can see, is a little bit fluffier and is a little more tapered at the, it's tapered at the bottom. So there's a little bit of difference, but I have been using this one a ton for blending. But as you can see, it's just a really nice fluffy brush, but it's also not too like sprawled out. Like it's not like a real like wide bristled brush. It's very dense, and I do love this for blending in the crease. I did use this for my look today, and I couldn't stop using. I used it for like 18 shades. So I did get a couple of cream shadows, which I will post swatches of on my Instagram. So I got like an eggplant purple and like an oceany teal blue because I thought these shades would be really, really pretty as bases for other eyeshadows. So this one right here is in the shade Wino, and this is the eggplant purple. I did use this today for the first time in my waterline. And it is a really, really pretty shade. I don't know how it wears or anything. It did apply really easily. These definitely don't have the exact same consistency as a gel liner. They're definitely a little more sheer, and you can definitely sheer them out more than like a gel liner. So I do think these would be really, really good for a base. And then here is the shade Dusk. Like I said, this is like it's almost like an ocean teal blue. It's a little bit darker, but I also thought that would be really pretty in the waterline as well. So I'm going to continue to check these out and post swatches and stuff. But I will keep you guys updated, so don't worry, I got you. So the last thing from Morphe I have is Big Daddy here. This is an eyeshadow palette. Oh, I'm so excited about this palette. I've never had an eyeshadow palette before from Morphe. I've been so excited to try them. So here is the eyeshadow palette. This is the 35C Multicolor Matte Palette. So when I saw this palette, something inside me just kind of sent an alarm off and told me that I had to buy this. I've been wanting to play around with like brighter, more colorful colors because as you guys know, I do pretty much neutral colors. I really don't work outside the box very much just because it's my comfort zone. But here's what it looks like up close. But I really do like the variety of this palette because you not only have the brighter shades down here, but you also have like your neutral shades down here to work with. So it's not just all bright, colorful shades. I really do like the mix of like bright shades with like neutral shades. So this palette's awesome. The pigmentation of these shadows is so amazing. Some of them are a little bit harder to work with and blend out than others. There's only a few like duds in here. So I have done swatches of every single eyeshadow in here and posted it on my Instagram. And honestly, almost every single shade in here is super pigmented and super high quality. And there were some shadows in here that weren't the easiest to swatch. There were some duds in this palette. And I did post a description of each swatch on my Instagram of like which ones didn't really swatch the best, and they may work fine like as far as like swatching goes. They just didn't swatch the best, but overall this palette is so amazing. This is only like $20 on the Morphe website, so I will link their website below if you want to check them out. I'm not sponsored, I'm not paid, I'm not affiliate or anything of Morphe brushes, but when I find good products I do want to share it with you guys because we're friends. And yeah, this is a gem. I did get a couple of new foundations from the drugstore. I got the Covergirl Outlast Stay Luminous foundation and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation. I am wearing the Infallible one today and I am doing a first impression over it, so I'm not going to say anything about it. I'll just let you guys watch the video for yourself, and I will link that video below so you guys can see what I think about it. But I really can't say much about either one of these because today was the first time I wore the Infallible one, and I wore the Covergirl one a couple of days ago for the first time. I don't know if it was the foundation or the new primer that I used, and I will show you what I'm talking about in just a second, but it just did not work well with my skin. I posted a picture on Instagram of like a makeup of the day, and like I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but my skin just looked very dry and very flat. And this is supposed to be a luminous finish, so I'm thinking that it's probably the primer that I used that day. But I am going to do a full review on this pretty soon. I'm going to continue using it and use different primers and different products and stuff with it to see if it's the foundation or other products. But I've only used it once, so I really can't say a whole lot about it. The last few things I have are from Sephora, and I only have 3 things, but I do have one more thing on its way. It should be here today. It should have been here like few hours ago, but it's not, and I need to get it right now. But I kind of caved in and got Champagne Pop from Becca, just because I need to see for myself if it actually was as great as everyone makes it out to be, which I'm sure it is, but I also want to see if I had a dupe for it. So whatever, we will see. You guys will see a swatch video and a comparison video as soon as I get it in. But as for now, I do have a few things I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I have tried all of these things at least once, but I don't really have like a full review of every single one of them. But I'm excited about 2 of them. All of these products are extremely new to Sephora. I think they just set out the display for 2 of these things the other day when I was there. So the first thing I have is the Bright Set Press Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. So here's what it looks like. Yes, it is a banana powder. Finally, Sephora has come out with a banana powder. And as soon as I saw this, I was immediately like, get in my hands right now. I swatched it and I went over to the Anastasia banana powder and swatched them side by side to see if they were comparable at all. And the only difference I saw was that this one is a little more yellow than Anastasia's banana powder, but I'm pretty sure they work the exact same way. So let me just say I do have the Ben Nye banana powder, and honestly, like, I haven't used it a whole lot since I got more tan because I used it when I was lighter, and it just does not work for fair or lighter skin tones. It's just, it makes you look like you have jaundice. Just stay away from it. But now that I do have a tanner skin tone, I can actually rock the banana powder underneath my eyes. So I am going to swatch it for you guys, and I am going to post swatches of it on my Instagram as well. But it's just so soft, and when you swatch it, it almost looks kind of powdery and kind of like, not chalky. It's definitely not chalky. It's very, very smooth. It's very creamy. Once you blend it out, it's really not that yellow. It's extremely brightening. I am wearing it under my eyes today. It just makes your face look so bright. So far, this stuff is absolutely amazing. It was only like $14, I think. It may have been $16. But I think it was like $14, so it's not super expensive at all. It is kind of around the same price as if you just bought the Anastasia banana powder on its own. But who wants to pay shipping on the Anastasia website and wait on stuff when you can just go to Sephora and get this? But this is extremely high quality. Like I said, it's very, very soft. It's very easy to blend out, and it just sets your concealer in your under eye area or wherever you put it so beautifully. It just makes it look so bright, and I'm absolutely loving it. I don't find that it creases, like my concealer or anything creases. I don't find that it gets powdery or cakey looking. It's just, it's absolutely amazing. Next thing I got is something else I'm extremely excited about, and I am wearing this today. This is the new Radiant Luminizing Powder, and this is in the shade, what is the shade? Ultra Light. So they did have like 3 shades, and this was the one in the middle. I actually thought I would like the lighter shade better until I swatched it, and this one absolutely blew my mind. So I am going to post swatches of this on my Instagram as well, but I will go ahead and show you. It does have like a medicine dropper thing, and there's a little button at the top that you push to suck up the product and like disperse it. And I'm not really a big fan of this dropper just because when you like pump it out onto your hand or something, only like 1 drop comes out, so that's kind of weird. But this is such a beautiful color. This has got to be a dupe for something expensive. I went over to Becca's to see if there was anything that I saw like right off the bat that looked similar to this. I got a little too excited with myself, and I just couldn't do a very good job of swatching. So I am going to show you guys how it disperses and stuff so you can see what I'm talking about. So I push the button, and I'm going to push a drop out, and as you can see, it won't even push it out. Like, the packaging absolutely sucks. I'm going to try it again, but like, okay, there's a drop. Literally 1 drop will come out. So let me show you what it looks like when you swatch it. So I don't think you can see it as much as you can in person, but in person it is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a beautiful like golden dirty bronze. It almost looks like ColourPop's Wisp in like a liquid form. It has such a beautiful luminosity and shine to it. Oh my god. And I am wearing it on my cheeks today, and it just looks, can you see that? Like, can you see that like beautiful reflective glow? It's so pretty, and I just think this is going to look good on pretty much every skin tone, unless you're like super porcelain or fair. It may be too dark for like a highlighter, but if you're a lighter skin tone and up, oh my god, you need this in your life, especially if you have a tan. Oh my god, like I do. Can you see that? Just beautiful. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. But I also think this would be gorgeous mixed in with foundation to give more of a glowy foundation. I can't wait to do it. I haven't tried it yet, but trust me, you know I will. Here's the hand I swatched it on, and this hand I haven't. So as you can see, there's just a glow. Like, this just has a glow. So the last thing I have is this Beauty Amplifier Pore Perfecting Primer Mist. But I've been eyeballing this for a while, and the other day I actually sprayed it on my hand for the first time, and it made my hand feel so extremely soft and just so smooth. So I thought it'd be really, really good for a primer. It is really, really pricey. This is like $22. So it's a little steep for Sephora, but the other day I wore it with the Covergirl Luminous foundation. I don't know if it was the foundation or this, but my face just looked dry and flat, and the foundation is supposed to give a really luminous finish, and I've seen it do that on other people that's been using it, but I really do think that the primer just mattified my skin way too much. And another thing I want to mention, that when I did wear these two, I don't know if it was the foundation or the primer once again, but my face broke out extremely bad. I just don't think I'm going to like it. I'm probably going to return it. So that is it for this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. All the links are below in the description box, as well as everything I've talked about. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Mwah.